Hey guys, this is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading for Thursday, February the 22nd, 2018. I don't know where I was going with that. 2018. So this is your daily guidance reading for the collective. So whomever this message is meant to resonate with, Divine Spirit, I call on you and ask for your clear insight and guidance for the collective. Okay. What is the energies that surround Thursday, February the 22nd, 2018? Thank you. All right, let's see what's up. That's the energy, Divine Spirit. I will be using the Golden Universal Tarot if you guys are interested in that deck or what deck I'm using. All right. Oh, the Two of Cups. Two of Cups energy. And these cards don't want to come out. Three of Pentacles. Okay. The Hanged Man. He's not in reverse, is he? No. Or he is in reverse. I don't know how that happened, but okay. It is what it is. The Three of Cups. Okay. The Eight of Swords. And bottom card is Five of Cups. Okay. So just as a heads up, you guys, if you're interested in a quick mini reading with me, you have one question that you would like asked or answered. One question you would like asked, answered. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Or if you guys would like a personal full in-depth reading, you guys can check out my website. So Instantgo is a place to hit me up for quick mini readings, or if you just need something instantaneously. I do offer emergency readings for $45. That's also in the description box below as well. You guys can follow me on social media for updates and things like that, just to keep in contact with me. Everything is in the description box below. Be sure to read everything carefully and thoroughly before purchasing a reading. Thank you. Alright. Anywho. So you have the Two of Cups, overall energy. With the Two of Cups, I feel like this is definitely about partnerships, but I'm feeling like all types of partnerships, mainly friendships or just people that you work with. Or this could even be working towards a shared goal with someone, you know, any type of partnership or relationship that, you have in mind or could be of an importance today. So you might find that it's quite difficult to work with others today, whether that be in a job setting or just people in your life. You might find it a struggle. You might feel like, there's one-sided cooperation. Not everybody is putting in the same amount of effort as you. Or, everyone's kind of doing their own thing. Or you feel kind of, not necessarily shunned out, but you kind of feel like the odd man out in the group. Or, you might be the only one that shares or has this vision, and others might not share that same perspective or vision with you. Or maybe even the same work ethic as you, in a sense. Whether it's a partnership, a romantic one, whether you feel like you're the only one pulling the weight in the household financially, or taking care of certain things within the home, or a job setting. Maybe you feel like you're being unappreciated for the work that you've been doing or have done in a situation with others involved. Spirit's telling you your approach to the situation as the Hangman in reverse. I feel like what is it that you're waiting for? It could be that you're anticipating some sort of acknowledgement. I feel like it's totally opposite, because the Hangman upright, he's stuck in this position. He's up for judgment. People are pointing fingers at him, might be even making fun of him. They don't get him because he's different. His perspectives are different. I feel like it's opposite of that. It's like instead of the misjudging, or the judgmental energy, it's like you want validation from these people around you to just see, I've been doing this, I'm taking care of this, I've got this, or I've been here for you, or put so much time and energy into the company, whatever the case may be. And, I feel like Spirit's telling you not to wait around for that type of validation. Don't put yourself in that position. It's kind of like, look at this in a positive perspective. It's kind of like you getting like you need to congratulate yourself for your own vision, your own who you are, because the hangman, he's not like those around him. And that doesn't mean that you're better than others. It's just accepting your uniqueness, accepting your ethic, even if others don't appreciate it. The fact that you help people is enough to give yourself a pat on the back. The fact that you're dedicated to what you do in life, or your job, you as a mother, a father, a friend, whatever, a lover, you should take that into an account. But also switching that perspective of possibly being judged by others or seeking validation that is not necessary, is not needed, or doesn't break or shape you. It's like you have to see yourself, whatever ideals you carry, whatever your insights are, whatever your perspectives are, they're valid just because others might not understand that. Because this energy with the Two of Cups is, about mutual energy and mutual exchange, emotional, spiritual, a shared, it's a reciprocated energy. So it could be difficult. It might not be that between you and others, but it's kind of teaching you this lesson. This is the only major arcana that came out. So I feel like it's a major lesson to approach a situation from a place of I'm my own person and I don't have to seek validation from others. How I do me is how I do me, and if others don't agree with it, so so what? It's not that every person out there is not going to resonate with you, or that people are not going to appreciate. It's not always going to be an unappreciative person around. You're going to have people that love and appreciate you, respect you for your differences, but you have to do that first. You have to put that energy into yourself. You have to be appreciative of yourself. You have to love who you are. You have to respect your beliefs, your ideals, your unique, presentation in the world. With the Three of Cups as your focus, Spirit is telling you, yeah, you need to focus on the people. It's opposite of this energy, these people are all together celebrating, and they're all different. Their fashion is different. They're not the same type of woman. They have their own energy, their own, representation in the world. And it's not even about image. It just represents differences. Their attire may represent their differences. With the Three of Pentacles, you see this one person working while everybody else is kind of just chilling on the sideline. So instead of focusing on people that are not appreciating you, or maybe how you feel someone isn't appreciating you, in some cases they may appreciate what you do. Their approach may be different from you. Their actions, or how they show you that they, appreciate what you do, or they're grateful for what you've done, or grateful to have you in their life, or they respect you. It might not be in the way that you would like it to be. Sometimes you have to accept their differences as well. Not everybody's the same. We don't all react the same. We don't all love the same. We don't all think the same, project or act, in a way that you want another person to. Just as you might have an ideal of how you should be. It's never going to be that. So with the respect of that, I feel like it brings people together. Or Spirit wants you to focus on those that do appreciate you as you are and what you have done. Who's not keeping tabs on what you are doing and what you're not doing. It can go on that side as well. Like, you can never do enough for people. Instead of dwelling on that, focus more so on those that actually are supportive of you. Because I guarantee you, in a room full of haters, there's more lovers in the room than haters. It's always that way, and we can always choose. It's always a choice in this reality. We can either dwell in this energy, or we can dwell in that energy. It's up to us where we want to be. Where we place our focus, we'll project that energy back to us. So if I walk into a room and all I'm focusing on is somebody going to talk, you know, make fun of how I look, make fun of my hair, or something, like, oh, she wearing pink hair, and I'm going in like, oh my gosh, everybody's going to talk shit about me. You're going to focus on that, and you're going to see, yeah, there's people, because there's always going to be that balance no matter where you go. But if I walk into a room and be like, I don't give a fuck, I love my pink hair, like, I look cute, I love my hair, you're going to bump into people that are like, oh my God, I love your hair, oh my gosh, like, I love that color, blah, blah, blah. But if we walk into a place always worried about what somebody's thinking, and sometimes when you try to people please, Kanye West said it best, when you try hard, you die hard. And if you try to please people, if you try to go to work on time, it's never enough for the boss. He's still on your neck about something you did the other day, or how you could have handled something differently or better. Instead of focusing on, you know what, I'm here, I'm doing my job. I appreciate my work ethic. You know, I might be better than the next person in the office. I might do something better than the next person. You know, I'm me. I feel like that's what this energy is in a nutshell. With the Eight of Swords, it's like you're driving yourself mad worrying about what another person thinks about you, or how this person feels about you. Does he appreciate me? Does he love me? Is she, you know, is she really interested? You know, maybe if I do a little bit more of this and a little more of that. And sometimes it could be showing you that certain people just don't even deserve the energy that you have to give. You know, keep doing you, keep working on you, and whoever falls off, whatever. If this woman isn't reciprocating something back to you, love back to you, if this man isn't, they're not appreciative, then that, you know, it's easier said than done, but the hell with that person, you know. And it might not be as easy as that. Some people, it could be your family too, and that hurts when you can never please a person enough. You can never please your mom, your dad, your children, your husband, whoever. You can never please them enough, but it's like at some point you have to build boundaries and quit blaming yourself for that, because the more you focus on it, the more you're going to get. But if you focus on the fact that, you know what, I'm a good parent, or I'm a good friend, or I have good friends, I have people that support me, even if so-and-so doesn't appreciate me, I know my mom still loves me, I know that they appreciate me, you know, whatever the case may be. I feel like that's the energy, because whatever this is, it's gotten you either emotionally drained or depressed, beating yourself up, kind of sad, like I can never do right, you know, and it just gets you in that space of a lower vibration and beating yourself up, feeling sorry for yourself, kind of evaluating every little thing that you do and like, how can I perfect it? How can I do it better? You can't do it any better. All you can do is be you, because that's the thing about the Hangman. It's like he sets himself free. You know, he can stay stuck and worry about what the town is saying about him and making fun of him because his beliefs are different, or because he, you know, he's one of the rare breeds in the city or the town. He can sit there subjugated to, you know, the judgment of others, or he can say, you know what, fuck it, I don't really care what you think, and I'm getting myself out of these ties. Because if you notice, the Hangman, his strings, one foot, his arms are free, and one foot is tied down, and the other foot, so it's like you're free to free yourself. With the Eight of Swords, it's all in your mind, it's all in your own perception. It really, not that it doesn't matter, because your feelings are valid, your experiences are valid, but with the Eight of Swords, you're creating your own mental drama by what you focus on. And then you get to the Nine of Swords, to the point where you're completely paralyzed and you're, you know, can't sleep at night. You're always, you're constantly thinking about what so-and-so is going to say, and if so-and-so is going to like you, if so-and-so, is he going to love me back, is, you know, am I good enough for them, you know, am I pretty enough for him, or do I have enough to make her happy, you know, thinking about all of that bullshit all day, all night. It's going to drive you crazy until the point where you manifest it, because that's where your focus is. You know, the more we focus on whatever energy, whether it be happy energy or whether it be a lower vibrational energy, the more we focus upon it, the more we're going to receive that energy back. It's just law. All right. let's move on to the love energies. I don't know if that same energy is going to project here, but I'm going to ask Divine Spirit to tune into the energy of love, partnerships, and soul connections of all kinds. Any relevant energies that surround the collective for Thursday, February 22nd, 2018. Thank you, Divine Spirit. I'm going to shuffle these cards good because sometimes, like, we've been getting the same cards, like, almost all week. So I hope we don't get that again. I don't want to. But sometimes when the same cards come out, there's a reason for it. You got to take heed to the messages that Spirit has sometimes. Right? That's right. Guidance, truth, and clarity. Divine Spirit, thank you. Okay, the gardener. Soulmates. Self-respect. Commitment. And inner peace. All right, now. Sexual freedom. I love that card. It's pretty. I love it. All right, so we have the gardener in the middle of the spread, the overall energy. So I see this as, you know, planting seeds. This is about manifesting. This is about nurturing, you know, whether it be yourself or nurturing your partnerships or nurturing a goal, you know, or setting intentions. So things are looking up as far as like whatever intentions you've been setting or whatever goals you've been, you know, the seeds you've planted. Some of them are already manifesting, or some of them have already come to fruition or are soon to come to fruition. There's trees in the back that are shaped like women or people. So it could be ancestral. This could be about family for some of you. Others of you have the intention of starting a family. For others of you, this could be, you know, taking care of your family or nurturing those in your life that are like family. If it's not family, it could be as well. But it's also taking care of home and taking care of the things that really matter to you, you know, in the matters of the heart. And I see a lot of blessings with this energy. So that's the overall energy. As far as the challenge with it, you have soulmates. So some of you guys may be challenged as far as trusting and believing in what you're manifesting as far as a soulmate connection. You guys could be having challenges within a soul connection with someone in your life or others in your life who are your soul family. You know, this doesn't have to be blood family for some of you. I feel like your ancestors are trying to help you with whatever this garden is, whatever seeds you've planted or are planting and nurturing right now. They want to help you. And it could be in relation to a soulmate connection or attracting or calling in a soulmate. So you guys might be struggling with that. There could be some significant changes in relations to your connections that might have a bit of a challenge involved. Because again, I feel like the energy of the general reading, there is like a challenge as far as coming together with some people or seeing eye to eye on this day. It might not be completely harmonious with every relationship in your life. It might be a little bit of a struggle with that. As far as effort and time and energy goes, it might seem like one person's putting in all the work and the effort. You see this one man here, he's tending to the garden himself. He doesn't really have any help. So it could be, you know, this is a matter of, you know, teamwork in your relationships with someone significant or people that are significant. But your approach to the situation is self-respect. It kind of does resonate with the Hangman, again, the general reading that we just had, because it, you know, it comes with the territory. You know, you can't please everybody, you know, and if you feel as though you've been putting in a lot of energy into something, into making it work, and you feel like others are not helping you with whatever the result is or whatever your intentions are, you know, sometimes it can't be about another person, or we can't always expect that same energy back, you know. So with the respect of yourself and where you're headed and your own ideals and your own belief and your own structures, your own journey, you have to be respectful of that. You know, how you love people is how you love people. Not everybody's going to get with that, and not everyone's going to respect it. Not everybody's going to understand it. Not everybody is going to give it back to you, you know. Maybe in the same way that you expect them to, or not at all. But the fact is that going to keep you from being who you are? Of course, you have to set boundaries and everything, you know, within moderation and in balance. But I feel like you're on your own path to where you want to be. And it's like you have to see yourself in the highest regard. And I feel like this is also about divine spirit leading you and guiding you. You know, as far as your decisions, allow spirit to guide you. Allow your higher self or your intuition to guide you to where you're supposed to be. You know, the more you worry about other people and what they're doing and what they're not doing, the more it's going to keep you bound. You know, your focus is commitment. So I feel like divine spirit's suggesting focusing on, again, those that are giving to you in a way that's obvious, you know, even if their style of appreciation is different or their help is different, or, you know, the good people that surround you, the more you focus on the soul tribe, your family, the people that really understand you and respect you as is and you respect them as is, that's the important thing. And the more clarity that comes out of that, the more higher level of understanding you'll have about that, you know. It'll kind of put things into perspective too. It might help you set better intentions, you know. I'm only looking for friends that, you know, evolve, you know, that want to evolve, that are positive, that want to grow, you know, we all work together as a team, or, you know, we have shared goals, or we have shared interests, or, you know, we cheer each other on, we support each other. I want a partner that doesn't shun me away for loving them, or doesn't make me feel, you know, disrespected, or a partner that wants to put in with the relationship, who's supportive of me and I'm supportive of them. Whatever your intentions are, it may help you to clarify all of that by noticing and putting more attention towards the energies that are actually reciprocated and those that actually love you and appreciate you. You know, for some reason I'm just feeling like, be careful with saying like, oh, because so-and-so isn't doing this back in the way that I want them to, then that means that they don't care about me. Because I can say, you know, my mom's a difficult cookie to deal with sometimes, and you can never do enough for her sometimes. And I have to respect that it doesn't mean that she's not appreciative because she doesn't blatantly come out and say, thank you for doing this for me, Chenoa, or thank you for whatever. It doesn't mean that, you know. Some people will thank you and say, I appreciate you, and then some people will just give you a hug. Maybe some people might, you know, spot you next time if you ever need something, if you need advice or whatever. They might take you out to eat or something just to give that back to you, but they might not be forthcoming in telling you how you want them to reciprocate things or tell you what you want to hear. It may be totally different. You can clearly see when people are being totally disrespectful or not reciprocating love back to you, energy in whatever way. You're always a friend calling your friend, or you're always the lover that calls your lover, or tells you, you know, whatever, tell them you love them, or, you know, or it could be you're chasing after someone that's blatantly telling you I'm not interested, or they're just showing you they're not interested, but you're ignoring the signs, versus someone that is interested in you, may not be the lovey-dovey type, but shows you in different ways. They might not tell you, or they'll show you rather than telling you. You have to kind of read between the lines and use your discernment with that. So I hope I'm not just blabbing on, but inner peace is the conclusion. I feel like when you focus on yourself and mind your own business, meaning not worrying so much about what everybody thinks, even those people that matter to you, even those that you love dearly, we can't control how another person responds to us, you know, in any type of way, whether it's our boss, whether it's a stranger, whether we open the door for some people. I've had some rude people. I'm like, oh, you can't even say thank you because I opened the door for you and you didn't say thank you. Like, that kind of ticks me off. Or you can't expect everybody to, you know, it is what it is, you know. But when you kind of not take everything so personally and know that everybody's their own person and they respond differently, they think differently, they feel differently, they see differently, walk differently. When you respect that and you focus on you as a person and your importance and your uniqueness and your validness for yourself, and you validate your own self, the more inner peace you're going to have in your world, you know. So it's totally opposite of the Eight of Swords, you know, because the Eight of Swords is always in her head thinking about this and what if this happens and what if that happens, and it's just a trap, imprisonment mentally. Sexual freedom could very well represent, you know, freedom within your own self, your own feminine, masculine energies within. But let's move on to the pick a card for the remainder of February. That's what we'll be doing. I'll do different pick a cards. Or I might switch it up. You know how I am. I switch up my readings all the time. So, Divine Spirit asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity from these Romance Angels cards for those who are seeking guidance in the matters of the heart when it comes to love. Thank you. As always, I will be doing 3 cards. Card 1, 2, and 3. So whichever number or numbers you're drawn to. And I ask Divine Spirit that you accurately and clearly tune in and tap into the energies of those who are meant to receive a message from this deck. That they receive it with clarity and truth and in love and healing. Thank you. Okay, there we go. I felt the cards I needed to split right there. Alright. So I'm going to give you guys a minute or moment to meditate on the cards, and then we'll go ahead and pull them. Alright, Divine Spirit, thank you. Okay. Okay, so I feel like it's time to pull. Alright, so card 1, those of you who've chosen card 1, you have released your ex. It says the time has come to clear your energy with getting to know each other. So I feel like this combination came out before, or this message came out before for some of you. So with this, I'm getting that in order to meet someone new, or in order to get to know a person that's already in your life, maybe this is a new person, or you're preparing yourself for a new person, in order to really get to know someone on a deeper level, you're going to have to let go of some things. You're going to have to clear some old stagnant energy. Excuse me. Or even let go of somebody. You know, you could be still holding on to the memories of what an ex did wrong to you, or, you know, how they made you feel unworthy, and then, you know, therefore you're creating this energy of trust issues and, you know, feeling a lack of self-worth, you know, inferior to, you know, or undeserving of a partner or love right now. You could be creating those energies, or you could be holding on to an ex that, you know, you just need to let that person go and move on. You know, this person is stagnating your energy. Maybe you're not even aware that the cords are still attached. The energy's still attached to that person. I don't mean to get in anybody's business, but some of you guys might have had sex with an ex that you haven't been with for a minute, and the cords are even thicker, or the attachment is even thicker. You know, so the more you have sex with someone, the more attached you get to that person energetically, because you're exchanging energies. It's like your energies become intertwined, and hence this card. They become intertwined. So that's either a blessing or that's, you know, a toxic situation. So I feel like some of you guys do need to do some cleansing work, you know, sexual cleansing. Ladies, I can get into that, but that would take a while. But in short, you know, there's yoni cleanses, there's yoni eggs, there's, I don't know if you guys ever heard, they're kind of like sex toys, but they're used for healing with their gems, their crystals, you know, they have that out there. They also have, you know, different things that you can do, meditations. Some of you guys might just need to declare celibacy until you meet the right person, whatever resonates with you. For men, same thing. You might need to do some cleansing, you know, cleanse your body of, you know, sex for a minute. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but this just a suggestion. This is just what I'm picking up. Others of you, you guys might need to consult with Archangel Michael to cut cords with people. If it's, you know, even if it's an ex or it's a friend or someone that hurt you, you have to release that energy so that you're free to get to know people and trust people, because it could be a trust issue that you have that's blocking you from meeting someone or getting to know someone in your life better. And it doesn't have to be all romantic. It could be friends as well, new people. Card 2, calling in your soulmate with romantic feelings. So I feel like with you guys, this energy, whatever it is that you're calling in, you might feel it, you might sense, or you guys might sense that you've met someone very significant and very important. I feel like Spirit's telling you to trust your feelings, or, you know, kind of explore deeper what it is that you're looking for in a soulmate. Be very clear with yourself. You know, what is your heart really seeking and really wanting? For others of you, your prayers have been answered when it comes to a soulmate connection, you know, and I feel like they're either right around the corner, because both men are behind the women in the car, so they could be right behind you, real close, or close in energy, or close in your surroundings somehow, and you could be picking them up. You know, this could even be a psychic tie between you and another person, telepathic communication, or you're just intuitively picking up that someone's coming into your life, or that this person's important. I feel like Spirit's telling you to allow yourself to explore this, you know, deeper and see what lies ahead, or see what's there. You know, get to know this person deeper, you know, explore your feelings deeper, or acknowledge your feelings with this situation or this person or this soon-to-be person that enters your life. Okay, so card 3, you have free yourself with flirt. So some of you guys need to get out and mingle and get to know people and get out of your hermit, get out of your fears, you know, get out of your head. Some of you guys do want to get out and meet people. You guys do want to, maybe it's, you know, getting to know somebody better that you already know, and Spirit's telling you to get out of your way, or get out of this fear that you're in, or just lighten up and do something different for a change. Don't be afraid to, you know, meet new people, to talk to people. You know, could literally mean flirting with other people. You know, don't be afraid of people flirting with you, complimenting you, you know, sparking up a conversation. Just allow your energy to be free, because I feel like there's a level of stagnation and a little bit of fear that's holding you back. And it's like, this could be a brand new beginning for you. You know, Spirit is just telling you to be open and embracive to a new energy or to a change. So, much love to you guys as always. I thank you so much for watching. Again, please be sure to check out my description box if you're interested in quick mini readings, an emergency reading, or personal full in-depth reading with me as well. Also, if you want to follow me on social media. Much love to you guys. Until the next reading.